Here comes a bus, so or something. Shall we wait for him?
We'll just wait for them to go.
Oh, hello. I'm Richard Vobes, the Board Explorer.
I'm Matthew Holdsworth.
And together we're out on the Greensand Way. This is part 2 of some walks that we're doing with Matthew. You very kindly have agreed to take me. If you missed the first one, we found this amazing tower. What was it called?
Broadmoor Tower.
Down in the countryside. We had a bit of a scrabble. It was a real adventure.
Wasn't it?
Fantastic. So check that out. But we're exploring more of the Greensand Way, which we've done on some other videos.
We have.
We've been to Leith Hill. That was one.
Yeah, we walked up Leith Hill and then did some Friday Street.
Yeah. So we're not too far from Leith Hill now, are we?
No, we're kind of in the lee of Leith Hill.
In the lee of Leith Hill.
On the north side of Leith Hill.
Which is sort of up that way. But we're going to continue this way.
Yes.
So, last time in the other video we mentioned, didn't we, that we were
going to go to the waterfall.
Going to the waterfall. There's this very nice man-made waterfall.
Yes.
Instead we found a man-made tower, like a tower is made otherwise. But this time we are determined to find the waterfall, which, according to your map,
is about that way.
It's that way. And interestingly enough, the map that you've got, like a lot of these OS maps now, you can download and put on your phone.
Certainly can.
And you've done that.
I have.
You're clever. So, let's follow that.
Yep, we'll go down there.
Head off down there.
Lovely.
Come on. There it is. This is going to be a short video, this one, isn't it? Because we've already stumbled across the waterfall. It was just down, what, 300 yards, something like that?
Not very far at all.
Not very far from our starting point, which, you know, that's the way these things happen. However, it's a lovely waterfall, isn't it?
It is, it's really lovely.
And I think you were telling me that it's the only waterfall, or the
only real waterfall in Surrey.
In Surrey.
Definitely in Surrey.
Which is strange when you think of all the hills that you've got in Surrey. And this one is a man-made one.
Man-made one, yeah, built in the 1750s, 60s for the Watton estate.
Right.
Which it's still part of today.
And John Evelyn, the diarist, who wrote that book, Silver, grew up here?
He did, yes, in the 17th century.
In the 17th century. Yeah. He was around at the same time as Samuel Pepys. And this book, Silver, is all about the trees and growing trees and the nature of trees and all that kind of stuff. They've actually brought out a second Silver, which is a much more comprehensive and, of course, with all modern knowledge. Anyway, so this is, the Wootton estate was Evelyn's...
it's his family.
Family, yeah, that's pretty amazing. This was later, though.
Yes, this was about 100 years, I think, after.
Yeah, so he would never have seen it. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to extend our walk so that we take in a little bit more.
I think it's a very good idea.
Any ideas where we're going?
Well, that way.
That way.
That's all I know.
All right, well, we'll follow the OS and see what happens.
See where it takes us. Let's go.
Oh, well, it's got a little bit chillier now, hasn't it?
It has.
And there was an element of rain coming down. However, we're not on the Greensand Way now.
We've just come off the Greensand Way, thought we'd walk up a steep hill.
Yes.
Just for a bit of fun.
Just for a laugh. Another one. On a nice little pathway. It did open up. But look at this. We've got this amazing bit of a view behind us here where it winds on back through some more woodland. We're taking a circular path.
I've got it even on the phone. I have an app.
Yes, you downloaded it. That's right. I remember. Yeah. So, where does this take us then?
Well, this we are on Wolvens Lane. We're going to go up the hill here, which is sort of behind the back of the waterfall.
Right.
And then we're going to go round, and it comes back down, back into Broadmoor. Nice walk.
And we parked in a public car park on the Wootton estate.
Yep.
Which we parked in the other video that we did, because we're still walking, and that's the aim, is to get back to our car.
Hopefully, we don't get lost.
Yes.
Yep.
So, More that way.
Yes.
Fantastic. Loving this. It's stopped raining now, so there's no excuse.
Better get on with it.
Well, look at that. Is that the tower on Leith Hill?
That's Leith Hill Tower, definitely is.
Heavens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're losing the light now, unfortunately. But there in the great distance, you just in that gap between the two sets of trees there, is Leith Hill Tower. We made that video, which we mentioned before.
Yes.
Run out of time, Matthew.
Once again.
Running out of light as well, but we're on this vast open area which presumably has been felled, and you've got this open bit which is now just a lot of bracken.
I can see some tiny Christmas trees in there as well, so maybe they are replanting.
Maybe, yeah, so there you go. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll put a map of the overall thing on the website as well. I've started doing that, so if you go back to some of the walks I've done recently, you'll see an OS map copy in there with the walk if you want to trace it, because a lot of people do actually.
Yes.
It's become quite popular. There is more of the Greensand walk to do. It's such a vast walk.
It is. We've only done a tiny bit of it, really.
Scrape the surface.
So much more to do.
So much more. So thank you very much, Matthew. Will you be guiding me on some more?
I certainly will. I've bought the map now.
Yes, that's
So I
it.
better have it.
You've invested in it. So there we are. So do join us when we go again. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and follow. Leave a comment. We'd love to know what you think. And if you've been on the Greensand Way, what bit is your favourite? Tell us that, and then maybe we can go there.
Be great.
It would be great. Don't forget you can become a patron and help support us. A little bit of petrol money gets us to and from these places. In the meantime, Matthew and I are going to try and find somewhere to warm up because it's cold.
It is very cold now, yeah.
And have a cup of coffee and maybe a piece of cake.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Or some warming soup.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think the Leith Hill Tower is open.
It is. We've got until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Let's go.